So, we've been on this journey, right, of IoT connections, and every time I pick up some report and I read it, I see, bigger numbers, right? I remember those days where it was going to be a billion endpoints to then 10 billion to now 20 billion, 30 billion endpoints. And I'm starting to see that, right? So, connected cars or connected vehicles, that is the reality, right? We are deploying, every single new car that's rolling out, the EVs that are rolling out, they're all connected in some fashion or shape. And then from there, you start to kind of go into other spaces, and healthcare is a prime example. There's going to be everything that we do over there is going to be connected. And why? Because that information flow is very important. Just the speed at which the doctors have access to the patient information and what they can do is so important. So then the securing those connections becomes very important, because the type of information, the regulatory compliance with HIPAA or PCI or GDPR, et cetera, starts to kick into place. I think 5G will offer more, privacy of the identity. The connections will have a lot more sort of, encrypted information flow. The identities are encrypted, and there is not any exposure, but you can also check on that, kind of device, and is that been compromised or not compromised. And I went to talk a little bit about sort of, how do you utilize, behavioral analytics and other methodologies to further look at, what is the algorithm. If I have a manufacturing location, maybe the first step is to just go and do a discovery, right? How many IoT endpoints do I have? And what is that kind of like, base operating systems that they are working on? Do I need to go and do, a vulnerability scan, a known scan? Do I need to go do patch management immediately? So you have to go and do some of these things from a discovery perspective, and then utilize and make sure that you're taking full advantage of the encryption that the cellular technology provides, and you take advantage of network slice or other capabilities that then provides even more sort of end-to-end secure flow of the information. So a lot of great opportunities. I will say that I am a little bit worried, as I do feel that OT and IoT security is a challenge and an opportunity. Challenge being, the pace at which new endpoints are coming onto the network is far greater than the pace at which the security and the apparatus and the software that is available. But by the same token, the opportunity is that we can collectively go and focus on IoT and OT environments and really sort of, lock them down. And we've seen in the past, whether it is ransomware or other sort of, malicious intentions, that they're now kind of past the classic IT. They're not worried about my or your laptop or the data. It is going more deeper into the manufacturing plants or into the pipelines that are, traversing petrol or gasoline or water supplies. You're going into the airports and the infrastructure of that. So it's a little bit more, operational focused, and that's where a lot of IoT OT needs to be significantly secured.